Good afternoon. I'm Councilmember Jeff Blubaugh, and I'm joined today by City Treasurer Mark Manning. Hi, Mark. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good, council member. Good to see you.
Yeah. Hey, earlier this week, Mark and I were talking about quarterly financial reports, but today we're talking about the city's credit rating. On Tuesday, the City Council and I had our final budget retreat. Each year we have budget retreats followed by multiple public input sessions, including district advisory board meetings, public city council presentations, and a social media town hall to help us garner feedback on our budget. Last year, we also launched a budget simulator tool to help people better simulate what it takes to perform the city's budget. So stay tuned because we'll be announcing dates in coming weeks for that tool and for the budget public input sessions again this year. So Mark, thanks again for joining me today.
Sure.
And earlier this week, you talked about the quarterly financials in the budget retreat, and we learned we have around $12 million budget shortfall this year and potentially a $16 million budget shortfall next year. And we're not alone in this. There's a lot of other cities here in the United States, especially large ones like Wichita, that are facing similar shortfalls. People may be concerned, but Wichita is in a pretty good position in relation to other cities because of our bond rating. And that's something that, we discuss a lot with our bond rating and how important it is and showing the fiscal strength of the city. So could you help us discuss a little bit about what exactly the bond rating is all about?
Sure. Our bond rating is basically an objective analysis of the creditworthiness of bonds that the city of Wichita issues. There are rating agencies like Standard & Poor's and Moody's that provide these bond ratings. The ratings are published and they're used by investment professionals to assess the creditworthiness of the city or the corporation that's issuing the bonds.
Now, is this revenue shortfall that we're facing, is that going to impact our bond rating?
Well, we're fortunate here at the City of Wichita because we have a very good bond rating. We're rated AA by Standard & Poor's, which is a very good rating. And our rating agencies are very familiar with how we operate, and they know that we have very good financial practices, and they know that the city has a long history of taking whatever action is necessary in order to solve our budget challenges. So I would expect, as long as we address this challenge the way that we've addressed challenges in the past, that we will continue to have a very good bond rating.
So in your opinion, is the city in a good position to face this crisis?
Well, I think the city is in a pretty good position, and that's due in large part to a lot of the practices that the city council has implemented over the last few years. We have pretty good reserve levels, which will help us cushion any blow. And another thing that works in our favor is we have very clear direction on what is important. We know that things like public safety and road maintenance and things like that are very important. So that'll help us in our budget challenges that are facing us.
A major issue going on right now with a lot of my discussions, things going on in Minneapolis and stuff. Public safety. Do we have any issues to think our public safety we won't have the adequate dollars we need to ensure that Wichitans are still safe?
Well, like I said, public safety is definitely our most important priority here. And we have a long history of ensuring that we allocate dollars to our highest priorities, public safety. So I'm pretty confident that we'll continue to do that in the future.
Well, Mark, I'll kind of speak for the whole council here. We do definitely appreciate everything you guys do for us. You guys do a lot of the heavy lifting, most of it. You guys help us with some of the, we all have to face these tough decisions during budget cuts, but you guys really do a great job teeing it up for us. So I want to thanks for joining us. It is definitely an uncertain time for all of us, but we'll get through this together and stronger than we were ever before. And we want to urge everyone to get involved with the budget process, engage with the budget simulator, and weigh in on your own priorities during the simulator or during the social media town halls. I appreciate everybody for joining us. Mark, do you have anything else to add on the inputs that citizens provide us, or anything that they can do to help us or to better create a picture of of what they would like us to be looking at.
Yeah, sure. I would say that citizen input is very important to our budget process. We really want that feedback. And like you mentioned, I would encourage residents to participate in our social media town hall, which is scheduled for June 23rd, and also to participate in the budget simulator, which will be online and posted here shortly.
Okay. Well, thanks again, Mark, and thanks for everybody for joining us on this. I think it's gonna be a beautiful weekend out there, so hope everybody can get out there and have a good time, and try to use the necessary precautions. But I think people are ready to get out and do a little mingling. So thank you very much, Mark. Appreciate it. Have a great
Thank you.
weekend.